Just do the math, my dude.
Dog, I shit like Randy Marsh. I feel like I could stand up like I was Stan Darsh.
Now that's a bit harsh,
Ah.
but I do know about going and swimming and making the splash and the splarsh.
Splash and the splarsh, the splarsh and the splash. I watch Incredibles for Violet, but also Dash. I watch Pokemon for Misty, also Ash. And I don't even know about no hash.
On that ass?
On that ass!
Damn!
Yeah, and we never pass.
Damn. See, we're always fucking around, then Michael just starts getting hella good all of a sudden. It's like, fuck. That's just part of fucking around, though,
I think
you
we're
know?
both pretty much the same quality.
No, dude, that Ash line was fire, bro.
Not
Ash
bad.
line was fire.
Yeah.
She was hard.
Nah, y'all just are partial to that because y'all been watching so much Pokemon.
No, dude, that was just a fucking dope flow. But yeah, also slightly partial, too. Yeah. She was fire, bro.
But also,
But also a little bit, huh? Well, shit. We may as well get this started before the computer turns off. I mean,
Yes.
the camera. But we are recording.
Sounds good. Track 11.
Track 11, Chapter 11. What's it called?
This is what do they call it? The penultimate song? Isn't that what they call it when it's like the thing before the last thing, the penultimate?
Sounds good to me.
Right.
Penultimate?
Megumi says. All three of us say.
Sure. Sounds good.
Track 11 is called Fly.
Fly.
Like an eagle.
Yep. Track 11 is called Fly. Damn. How'd you come up with that?
Getting right in that bitch.
Hell yeah.
So Fly, I wanted it to be called that. I kind of just wrote it into that, to be honest with you. I didn't think of the name of the song prior to writing it. I just was writing the song about basically the destination after putting in an the babba.
Yep.
You like that?
Yabba dabba doo.
I like that too. The caffeine's wearing off. That's all right. So Fly is essentially the end game after putting in all of that work, touring and, getting to know Evelyn and all of that. It's not necessarily the end of the tour. It's just like as far as Jordan can possibly go or wants to go in success when it comes to this music career. So it's kind of like everything in this album has been leading up until this point where he's having this grand finale type show in San Diego with all of his boys. And that's pretty much all that this song is about. It's kind of chronicling the events of the show, obviously the way that Jordan's feeling, and then even wrapping up some of his emotions considering, if you have a dream to accomplish anything and you've been through a lot of trials and tribulations prior to that, then when that moment finally comes, then a lot of emotions are going to flood. And there's a lot that's going to, come to mind. And so I fleshed some of that out in terms of the way that Jordan's feeling about Brian, the way that Jordan's feeling about his ex. It's kind of about wrapping up everything from the past so that Jordan can go off and fly and be the person that he was born to be. But before that, it's got to make sure that the show goes well. So one thing I really liked about this song that we kind of figured out how to do was we just did this kind of effect on the voice to make it sound like you're at the show. So there's kind of this meta aspect of the song where you're listening to the song itself. Obviously, it's a recorded song, but we kind of try to mix it in a way to where it's almost as if you're at the show experiencing it. And we go back and forth between hearing kind of that microphone effect of Jordan at the show and then the song itself. So, yeah, it's kind of just a celebration of all the growth that's happened up until this point on the album.
Yeah, it's like when you listen to the song, you're really there,
Yeah.
Which we were trying to do the whole time, and now we kind of physically put you in a concert setting.
Right.
So yeah, that was Hayes' idea. He actually had a lot of good ideas for this song. Another one being kind of putting a little bit of crowd noise in there to add a little noise. Really added a lot of texture to it. So it's you got the crowd, you got kind of the concert style microphone, and it's just lit. Just makes you want to yell like Stewie when he's like, yeah. But for real, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And so, Fly is pretty much the climax of the album in terms of the climax of, any show, movie series or whatever. You get to this part to where everything has led to this moment, and then we're just going to experience this moment. And so in a way, even though this isn't the last track, this is kind of like the end of Escape Artist. It's like Jordan has escaped from the problems of his life by being an artist. He's the escape artist. And the next track is more about giving more context to what exactly happened like before the album and what's going to happen after it, more of an epilogue. But this song is just a celebration of, like I said previously, the growth that Jordan has gone through, the people that he's surrounded by. They're all exactly where they want to be, and they're having a blast. And yeah, I hope that it comes through when you listen to it.
Better. Else, I'm going to be ticked. No, I think it will, yeah. I feel like I remember when we recorded this song, I was like, oh, damn. Like, if they don't like any song on the album, I think they'll like this one. Because this one just seems like super, like, smooth, like translatable. That's not really the right word, but I feel like it just kind of works in, like, different settings. Like, whereas some songs are, like, so moody, maybe you can't play them all the time and stuff like that. This one, I feel like, is just easily digestible. Like, it's just chill vibe.
And it's cool because, like, for as smooth as it is, it also is pretty in your face, like in the second verse in particular, because it's a faster flow. And, you know, I'm treating it as if it is the climax of the album by just trying to, like, ramp up the bars a little bit. And also, you know, Jordan's trying to, like, flex his skills and stuff too. So there's a little bit of both of those things happening at once. But yeah, I like the way that it all balanced out. And I do feel like this song could be listened to in just about any setting versus something like Day One's Part 2. You got to be in quite a mood for that.
Right, yeah.
You know, or even some of the ones that are like more hip hop centered that are like pretty chill or whatnot. You know, like sometimes you don't want to be in a chill mood. Like you're not going to work out to Dark Days, or maybe you will. Fuck, I don't know. But
yeah, like this one you could probably turn up to if you wanted to. Hit the gym, stuff like that.
Yeah, it certainly got that vibe to it. So definitely excited for everybody to hear it. And what about you? Do you think about like where on like the timeline was this in terms of like creating the beat? Like inside of that whole folder, was it kind of early on? Was it later when you had kind of learned a little bit more?
Probably in the middle, I think. Because there were some beats I made before this one, some that I made after. I made this one like right before I moved in with you guys. Like we had already agreed to move in, and I think it was even already that July. But I wasn't there yet because I was in a cabin. And yeah, I was just like on vacation or something like that. And I made this beat in a cabin in the woods. Fun fact, dude.
There you
yeah,
go.
all that I had was my laptop. And yeah, it all worked out. That was enough. I just like pulled up some little instruments and then was just messing around with some chords. And I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. Let's do it.
Didn't turn into a horror movie or nothing.
I know, man. Although we did kill that beat. No. But yeah, like. I was just chill, like making it in a cabin. I just felt like so like peaceful. I was like with my family and stuff, but I just had the time. So yeah, sometimes you just got to get away and you just come up with better ideas. Cause I feel like a lot of beats I made after this beat are like not as good as this beat for sure.
Really?
So, I mean, yeah, like even, it just depends. Like, even if like now I know way more, but I can make a beat today that maybe wasn't as good as that one. Cause you just gotta have like the right inspiration around you and stuff.
Time and place. Yeah, that makes sense. Being in a cabin where, like surrounded by your family's got to be kind of top tier in terms of feeling good.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
For sure. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah. How about you? Any like recording memories or like finishing the song memories?
Not in terms of recording so much. More so in terms of just like wrapping up the story. I like how, you know, in the second verse, there's a bit of Jordan kind of like talking to Brian, who has already passed on at this point, where he's just kind of talking about like the way that he's feeling, all that he's been through. He wishes that he was here to see this, but he knows that he's watching. Like all of that I feel like is really sweet. And then other than that, it's kind of really just focused around him doing what he loves, which is not even ultimately what fills his cup fully. You know what I mean? Like his music is something that's important to him, but really it's the people that he's with that is filling his cup. And as we go into the next song, you're going to see as well just how important those people are and where his priorities lie. So it's kind of cool because like I see a bit of myself in the character. So, you know, for me personally in life, music has always been something that I go back to. So I know at the end of the day, it's a constant and it's something that I want to do and that I've got to do. and I enjoy getting better at. But, you know, it's not the only thing that makes me happy. And more so than anything else, what fills the void is like the people that you share time with. And so that's what Jordan is doing. And, but even him knowing that, he's still putting, like, he's pouring into the music cup, and he's getting to have this like grand experience with those people. And that's something that makes the song special, is because, you know, like, not everybody gets to do that, but Jordan does. I'm glad I got to write a character that kind of gets to have his cake and eat it too, you know?
He's grown a lot, man.
Yes.
He's grown a lot. He started out as a real piece of shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
God damn, probably had slick back hair.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Chicken spaghetti at, what was it? Fucking...
something like, yeah, that one place.
Trigolini's.
Sloppy steaks,
I know that was
baby.
wrong.
Sloppy steaks. But yeah, man, yeah, from starting out where he was, chasing that instant gratification, now he's getting gratification from, you know, like healthy, organic things, which is a beautiful thing. Friendships, love, stuff like that.
Right.
And yeah, just following his dream, man. Like, it's a beautiful metaphor for, you know, just how anyone can kind of turn their life around.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he was a caged bird, and now he's flying. So
Yep. So did he spread his wings in this song?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say, you know, he's gotten to the place where he can be happy, and then now the only thing left to do is to really give more context to the characters, to the story overall, show where they go, you know, what their life is looking like, and just to wrap up loose ends. But the next song is actually one I'm really looking forward to talking more about, because it's one of my favorite songs I've ever written. Despite it sounding like, oh, we're just tying up loose ends or whatever, I feel like it's actually the most important song on the album. So hope to see you guys there.
Yeah. Probably the most fire one, too. Get your ears ready, y'all.
It's bars on bars, and it's very hip-hop oriented, but like it's very, none of it feels forced. I'm excited.
Me too.
Cool. All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
That's all I got.
Cool. We wearing pink today because pink reminds us of what? Sunsets? Something beautiful?
Yeah, and pink's just fly as hell, dude. Like all the FUBU stuff and whatnot.
Pink is fly as hell.
G-Unit.
Real men
always
wear
had the pink.
Real men wear pink and all that.
Tough men wear pink.
Yeah, check out the sloth on the back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
How is that not fly, bro?
Bro, that's hella fly,
Hella
bro.
fly.
Sloths are elevated. They're in trees and shit.
Yeah, they really are. I'd say so.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you want to live life like a sloth. I'm not saying like be lazy, but like non-problematic. Sure.
Yeah, move slow, calculated, shit like that.
And eat veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Leaves even.
Bars.
Fuck it.
Make like a tree and leave. That's what we're about to do. Make like a tree and leave.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate you taking this journey with us. We love you. This has been Fly, and we'll see you next week for Escape Artist.
Yeah. Thanks, y'all. Stay tuned.
Peace.